Welcome to Kevin's English Room Podcast.
Hello.
Hello. All right.
Can you still see me?
I can still see you. You're right behind the sun.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. You're right in front of the sun. So,
Yeah.
if you move like that, I'll just have to move with you. That's all.
Okay. So, ラジオネームアニーさん。
Annie?
Yeah.
Annie-san.
It's アニーさん。It's not
It's
Annie.
not Annie, right?
ケビンさん、山ちゃん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
私の弟は、山ちゃんもメンバーである闇の組織のプログラムで、今、オーストラリアに行っています。
Oh,
Right?
Hippo member.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
私の弟は18年間勉強が嫌いで、
Uh-huh.
わお、お母さんに勉強嫌いだから大学に行きたくないし、やりたい仕事もない
Okay.
と言ったところ、じゃあ留学でも行けばと言われ、オーストラリアに行きました。
Okay.
うんうん。
Wow.
弟が出発して4ヶ月経ったのですが、その弟からメールで、勉強したくて仕方ないです。大学に行きたいですと、驚きのメールが来ました。
Wow. What
Wow.
happened?
オーストラリアで何があったんだろうと家族で驚いています。
Uh-huh.
そんな私も日本の高校が嫌すぎて逃げるようにカナダに留学をした結果、勉強が好きになり、今ではロースクールを目指す次第です。
Wow.
うん。
Wow.
It's quite similar.
What's going on in there?
Similar
Yeah.
family, sisters and
Sure.
yeah. ケビンさんは日本に来て変わったことはありますか？山ちゃんもフランスへ行って変わったことはありますか？お二人のやる気スイッチが押された経験を知りたいです。いつもお母さんと楽しく聞かせてもらっています。
Thank you.
Thank you.
Huh.
Wow, surprising.
What happened there, right?
Yeah.
What happened in Australia?
Yeah. I know that there are so many, shigekis,
Yeah.
especially when you go abroad, study abroad.
Uh-huh.
You feel so many things, especially if you are like high school student.
Yeah.
You feel so many things, and you know, everything changes your mind. So
True.
many, drastic changes happen.
It's true.
But yeah,
Huh.
勉強したいです. That's great.
Do you think he's talking about just English, or do you think he's just in general, like science, math, physics?
Well, I think general.
In general?
Yeah, or like
Wow.
he might, have found specific
Category.
that category that he want to go into, like agriculture or like
True. It's
art.
possible.
Yeah,
Possible. Wow.
yeah,
Have you had that, like a similar experience? If you went abroad,
yeah.
you just, something changed in you.
Yeah.
Changed your mindset or like your interest.
Yeah. Went to France and felt like Japan is such a small country,
Mm-hmm.
and actually in France, nobody kind of knows Japan. I mean, of course they know Japan.
Right.
They
the
heard.
existence of it.
Yeah, they've heard Japan. It's kind of Asian country,
Right.
southeast
Right.
or far east,
Right.
wherever. But
Mm-hmm.
they know, and animes, mangas,
Right.
Dragon Balls,
Uh-huh.
or like football player Honda Kagawa.
Okay.
But most of them haven't, never been to Japan,
Mm-hmm.
or even, So I felt like, oh, Japan is such a small country and not like kind of I was sad, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I love Japan, and I love, the Japanese cultures and everything. So, nobody knows Japan, the, good things of Japan, beauty of Japan. So, I was kind of sad, and that was the biggest hit when I went to
Uh-huh.
France.
Okay.
And that, made me motivated to do several things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Motivated in a way that would allow other foreigners to understand more about Japan?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, basically.
Wow.
And I have to learn things for, make Japan a little more bigger than right now, so
Mhm.
that people would know Japan. Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah,
A
that
big one.
yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to start studying about agriculture,
Mm-hmm.
about the food
Mm-hmm.
problems.
Yeah.
Because France is really good at those agriculture things.
Mm-hmm.
Japan was really weak about 食料自給率 things. That's kind of really weak as a country. That's what I thought when I was a high school student.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also one thing that I thought was entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah, and sports. So they kind of know Japanese football player name,
Mm-hmm.
even though they don't know about Japan itself.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can be like huge soccer football player, stars player,
Mm-hmm.
then I can represent
True.
Japan. But it wasn't possible for me, so I quit that in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of music. If I could be the like huge star in the world,
That's
then
true.
obviously I can
It's true.
represent and kind of introduce Japanese culture to the
Mhm.
world.
It's true.
So that's what I actually try to do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that mindset still in you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still on the way. I'm still really, really small, tiny, but I'm kind of on the way.
That's I didn't know, that's a new side of you that
Oh.
I'm seeing right now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know that you had that, desire
Mhm.
to express your Japaneseness.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
to-
yeah.
And the Japanese culture to the world out there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, thank you. But I'm still kind of really on the way, like
Uh-huh.
a few beginning steps. So
Yeah.
it's quite far from the goal. But see, I sing some songs and put out on the YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and I wear Japanese, like kimono kind of
Uh-huh.
outfit, so that I can introduce at least some kind of cultures, and I put
Uh-huh.
some Japanese, okimonos
Yeah.
behind, and that's what I try to, as in first steps,
I see.
But yeah.
Nice.
I
Nice.
see those out there like BTS, Blackpinks.
Yeah.
Maybe Blackpinks are too old.
No, Blackpink's still
Yeah.
top tier.
You know that they represent Korea,
Yeah,
and
they
they
do.
make Korea like,
Such a popular country, right?
I'm kind of jealous of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing about K-pop is that
Yeah.
the government is
Yeah.
supporting
Yeah.
them, right? Budget-wise. So
But that's really clever
yeah,
as like strategy of country.
it's a great game plan.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Entertainment, sports. See, those two have really, really strong power.
Right. It's true.
So,
To
yeah.
penetrate globally.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's true. It's true.
Yeah, so that's what I felt when I was in France, and that changes my kind of life.
Mm-hmm.
Still, that in my mind. So
Oh.
yeah, it's kind of actually
Nice.
first time that I.
Yeah, the first time hearing it too.
Yeah. What about you?
I actually don't recall having a moment where like experiencing a different culture like somehow penetrated me to think differently, or maybe it's because I've always had this biculture
Yeah.
experience of like Japan and the US,
Mm.
right? Ever since I was born, parents
Sure.
are in US, my parents are Japanese, me being in the US,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's a biculture kind of environment. So like it never really had an impact. It's just always there, right? The only other countries that I've been to was I went there like the European countries just for vacation, right? So I didn't really like fully experience the trenches, but so maybe if I go there, like actually live there,
Yeah.
like thrive there, maybe I'll change. But like so far, I actually don't recall any like even the moment the first several years of me being in Japan, that didn't really like. I kind of knew a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like I kind of knew how they think. I kind of knew their basic cultures and
Yeah.
everything. So yeah, it didn't really have that much of a huge impact on me. I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
That's a kind of big differences between me and you.
Yeah.
We both kind of over the some countries,
Hmm.
but you have born with those two
Right.
cultures.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But me, I'm Japanese basically.
Right.
obviously. So,
Right. You looked at US through like a Japanese lens.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye-bye.